Hello, everyone. I am Melissa Forziat. I'm a keynote speaker, and my topic when I speak is something I call Take the Doughnut. And from time to time, when I do a Take the Doughnut interview with somebody, I'll come on and I'll share what I was thinking as we were doing the interview. Maybe the person said something that I related to or really stuck with me. And today I wanted to share what I was thinking when I spoke with John Eisendrath, who is, you might know him as a showrunner and an executive producer for shows like The Blacklist, Outlaws, Playmakers. He's also been a writer and executive producer on shows like Felicity and Alias and Beverly Hills 90210. If you go to his IMDb page, you are going to be astonished at the length of the list of the many projects he has done. I was astonished that I was able to talk with him and so excited to be able to talk with him. And he's also a fellow Brown University graduate. And so there were a lot of things that I sort of connected to about his story. And that really seemed to me like, yeah, that's the type of thing, that's the type of experience that I feel like I hear from people who went to that school. The thing that I wanted to reflect on was he's said this numerous times throughout the interview, and you can tell that it's really like a broader philosophy in life or a broader approach to life for him is this idea of upending the apple cart. The idea that it's not just about taking the next logical step forward at certain points. Sometimes it's about saying, I want to go over here. And so just saying, I'm just gonna throw it all up in the air and I'm going to go and put myself in a totally new environment. For him, that has been connected to moves, physical, like moves to different places, calling a new place home. And it has been a very similar thing for me, actually. And so I totally relate to this idea of I want to do this thing, and this thing happens over in this city or this country or this state. And you go there and you figure the rest out when you get there. And you know the big picture. I need this, I need a job in this basic place, or you might have some other big goal in mind, but there could be thousands of ways to get that done, depending on who you meet on any given day. And you put the work in, you keep showing up, you keep taking meetings, you keep taking, in his case, he was saying yes to projects, and you start carving out the road to get to the place that you want to go to. And for some people, it's like the scariest thing in the world to think about doing that. And it can be terrifying. But when you've done it once, you kind of know you can do it, and it changes how you think about things. And I can see that he is a person who has done this so many times in his life now that it's become something he's confident in his ability to execute on. And it was so interesting to be able to have that conversation with him today and to be able to see that part of myself in his journey. And I wonder, if how many people out there have lived in that way and who do that type of thing. I wonder how many people have gone to the same school that have done that type of thing. But it is really interesting when you completely shake up your environment. You have no choice but to make big changes and to start putting things in order for yourself. And progress comes from that. So it was such a pleasure to talk with John today. If you haven't had a chance to watch that interview, be sure to watch it back. It was such a good one. I really enjoyed hearing his wisdom, and I hope that you all enjoy it. Go out there, get inspiration, get donuts. Bye.